Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's class summary by video. So today is April 6th, and our class will be from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern. It's really lovely these days in the Northern Hemisphere. We get the sun pretty much until the end of class. So looking forward to having more bright and light days in our classes. So today's class theme is North Star exploration. So what does this really mean? I've been practicing and experimenting and trying to embody this idea that we can get really caught up in having really large dreams for ourselves, or big dreams or big goals or big intentions, and not being able to in a way fit the shoes that it requires in getting to all of those daily nitty-gritty tasks, and then starting to question, is this really what I want? Because we're met with challenge. Anyway, so that's just a scenario to bring as an example forward to you, and you might have a different experience with the big things that you sort of set in place and start rolling with. But it can be really tricky once you're sort of in the muck of the work to recognize, am I course correcting? And so North Star is sort of our where we want to go, where we want to be, and how do we begin to course correct just a tiny bit every day. And one of the ways that can support you in feeling a potential sense of ease, like you're going in that direction, you're making it possible, is to create a micro version of what you wish to accomplish. And so a really clear example is, let's say you want to have a really beautiful, large, urban garden. And a garden takes time. There are some years where you don't yield produce, and a lot of years where there's mistakes and things that you learn. And so it's definitely not one of those things that can happen really quickly. However, if this is something that you really want, sometimes we cut ourselves off from having it until we have all of the information we need, done all of the research in order to make that possible. And that's one way to go about it. But what about another way? And this other way is, what if you create the smallest version of your dream, sort of like a model version, in which you can start to actually practice attending to that dream. And so having 3 herbs in your kitchen and calling that your garden. Now, of course, you might want to start extending that and extending and getting wider until it really fits the full picture of what you're looking for. But to be able to have that sense of accomplishment in creating this mini version can really help to keep you in that process towards your own North Star and sort of act in a way as a course corrector. So that's sort of a concept, a theory that I've been working with and exploring myself. And so I want to share those thoughts with you, and then of course come into some embodied movement practices that allow you to explore those concepts for yourself, and how they might come into light for you, or how you might have other ways that you course correct and get to your North Star. So I look forward to seeing you later this evening.